are being forced to put automatic 20% tips on checks during the World Cup, as tourists who are coming in from Europe and elsewhere, where tipping culture is very different, are not leaving tips for servers and instead demanding that restaurants pay a fair wage. It's a very interesting development. According to the New York Post and other reports, restaurants across New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Kansas City, and elsewhere have been putting automatic 20% tips on all tabs during the World Cup. Why? Because foreigners, not from the United States, where tipping culture is very different, are coming into the United States and not tipping, not out of stinginess, but rather out of a different sense of culture. Their culture is different than ours. But it's sparking a very important debate. Instead of tipping culture, how about restaurants just pay their servers and employees a fair wage? I would love to hear your thoughts.
This obviously has gone viral. It sparked a lot of debate, and they interviewed they interviewed a bunch of Europeans. Not even just Europeans, because Australians aren't European technically. I mean, anyways, let's not get into that. They interviewed a bunch of Europeans, asking them their thoughts on tipping culture, and this is what they had to say.
Pay your staff like a better wage.
What I find weird is that I just get a bottle of water from someone and they're trying to get a tip for doing nothing.
We went out the other night and had a few drinks and they were expecting a tip after every drink, so it's like, you can get expensive very quick.
In Japan, there's no tipping. I think the price without the tipping is already expensive.
You're not in Japan though. That's the thing. Like, if you don't like America, just don't go. We all know that tipping is a thing. Before we stepped in America, we all know tipping is a thing. If you don't like the culture, don't go. Now, obviously, these people are being asked, are they walking around complaining about this stuff? Probably, actually, to be fair. But, yeah, in my opinion, you go to a country, you engage.
So with the tipping, I think it's way too much.
You see a price and then you got the tax, then you got the tip, so everything is more than you think.
It should be on the business, not the customer, to be kind of making sure your staff are well paid.
So we pool all the tips in the restaurant. So we share the tips amongst everybody on the team that goes into making the experience great.
This is a wide-ranging discussion what servers make. In California, we have a very high minimum wage.
In some states, it's $2.30 an hour is their base wage.
Nasty.
So if they don't receive any tips, it's impossible to survive until we have more consumer education.
Wait, hold on. Isn't this like slave labor? You know what I'm saying? There's niggas in sweatshops in India making more money than this. This is ridiculous.
Government